very challenging. Recently I was supposed to make a video on Monday, which was my business Monday, and I was supposed to make it on Tuesday, which was my trending topic, my Wednesday, my spiritual topic, and I didn't get around because this website really have been very challenging, and this is what this video is about, the challenging days. And I'm hoping to inspire someone. I'm hoping that, you know, if anyone is on their journey at the startup of their business and they're feeling drained mentally, and they just want to scream, then you need to check out this video. So you know, I'm doing an online store, and you know, I'm using vendors at this time. I haven't started even creating my products yet because I'm doing too much. I still have a 9-to-5. So, you know, a few weeks ago I was feeling very overwhelmed because I didn't know how to manage my day, because I still want to do my YouTube channel. I still want to, you know, live a normal life. I still want to walk my dog and play with my dog. And it's just like a whole lot. So I'm just like, I don't know how to calculate my time at this point. And then when I sit down in front of the website, this is the most challenging is actually the website, because I'm creating it. So, you know, I'm doing it from scratch. So as a lot of times I'm doing a lot of trial and error at this time. But that's not what really actually affected me yesterday. So yesterday was one of those days I really felt like it was a bomber. So I went, because I actually ordered a few products. And I was waiting. I was like, you know, it's taking about, let me fix my sunglasses and say this. It's taking, some of the orders are taking extremely long to get to ship to me, which scares me because, you know, if I'm trying to re-up on an order and it's taking 2 weeks just for you to approve me and the status of it's pending. I just gotta hit this real quick because I'm gonna talk about a specific incident that took place yesterday. And it's taking me at least 2 weeks just to be approved. That right there does not work with me, and it really is challenging at this time, because I'm actually really like testing the waters and really seeing like, whoa, you know, I really gotta have on my product. And you know, sometimes, you know, I even use YouTube one time, like how much product should I really have at this point, like when I'm starting my online business, because I wanted to have like 50 of each, but then it scares me because I'm like, what if I ran out of product? And I know it doesn't make sense to have 100 items when you don't even know what's going to be sell, right? I mean, of course that, you know, realistically, anybody will think everything is going to get sold out, and once I put my stuff up there, everything is going to get sold out. But that's not really a guarantee. So because you're at that very early stage of starting your store, your online store, you don't really know what's going to sell. You know, even though you have a target market in your head of what items you want to be sold, you don't really know what's going to get sold, right? So yesterday, you know, I was checking the website and I wanted to see if my items was mailed out yet, if they shipped it out. And then I received, once I actually logged into the vendor, I got it was weird. It got redirected, and I seen, it says error 1015. And I was like, what is this? And it said the owner of the website temporarily blocked you. Oh my God. That was like, if anybody heard thunder yesterday, that was me. I was screaming. I was yelling. I was like, no. Like, I just ordered so many things on this website from the vendors. And literally I had, and it's so crazy because when I tell you challenges come, when I tell you I had wrote an email to one of the vendors, because there's many vendors is that actually on this platform that I'm using. And when I had emailed one of the vendors specifically, and I said, you know, it's been over 2 weeks. I haven't heard back from you. And I just wanted like an update just to see, you know, what's going on. If there's anything that I can actually do to make this experience move much faster. And the next day is when I literally went to go check to see if they answered me. And then it says I was blocked from the owner. And I panicked. So the crazy thing is when I tell you it rains, it storms. When I tell you it storms, it thunders. And when I tell you it thunders, it got tornadoes, lightning, and everything inside of it. And it was so crazy because I go to call the website, and they were like, the first number I called, it said, you know, no one is available, and it was basically telling me like the store is closed. So I was like, okay, I got a second number. So I go and I call the second number. When I call the second number, it says, you know, stay on the line, is other people on the, you know, like, I guess ahead of me or whatever. And as I'm in the process of waiting, the call redirected, and it tells me leave a message. So I'm like, what kind of vendor is this? Now, if you know anything about these vendors, they want you to submit everything. They want you to submit your EIN. They want you to submit your resale, wholesale license. They want to see your paperwork. So I'm like, okay, this is beginning to sound a little bit sketchy for me. I email, and then I called, and now I can't get in contact with anyone. So when I emailed, the email literally was, I got a notification back telling me basically like the email wasn't going to go through. And I'm like, this can't be for real. Like, I didn't know what to do yesterday, but I was like, you know, no one understands the amount of effort and the amount of money, and no one will really understand what you go through as a business owner until they're actually in your shoes. And I remember during that time, my friend called me, and she literally called me to tell me about her problems, her boyfriend problems. And I said, you know, as I'm telling her, she's like, yeah, but, you know, let me tell you. And I'm like, do you just heard what I just said? I said I paid money. Yeah, I paid. Matter of fact, I said I paid. And literally I'm blocked off the website. And she's continued going into her story. And I'm just like, this is like insane. When I tell you challenges come, because that was a challenge. Let me tell you how that actually came to an end. And I'm telling you right now, I'm so happy for you too. So I'm Googling to find out if this could be an error message. But then I'm apprehensive because it says the owner blocked me. And it's literally saying like it blocked my IP address. So I'm just like, this is personal. This is personal because I emailed them. And I was about to come up here and make a video and act the fool. So I was like, you know what? I called that number back, and I probably left like 5 messages. And I said, I need to know what's going on now. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything stupid yet. And I'm going to give them the opportunity for them to explain themselves. And I said, I'm going to need you to explain what's going on. Because why is it telling me that I'm blocked? Like, I just spent over $1,000 buying inventory, and now I'm blocked because I was asking when my package was going to get here. Okay. So this is where YouTube came in. I started Googling. I didn't find anything. So really giving me the information that I was looking for. I actually found a YouTuber, and bless his soul, he literally was like, he was like, this may work. And when I tell you, I almost chewed off my own fingers. I'm like, may work? what am I gonna do? Because I felt like my hands was tied and I really didn't know what to do, because I can't get into the email and contact this person. Nobody, literally nobody. It's like nobody to talk to. I can't call, I can't email. I mean, like, the only thing else I could do is just blast them on top of YouTube. So I'm like, okay, calm down, relax, just give it a day or two, calm down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna calm down. And then I said, you know what, everything's on YouTube, right? Everything is on YouTube. Like, you could probably build a house on YouTube, right? You see everything on YouTube. So I said, somebody is on YouTube right now experiencing the same exact situation that I'm experiencing right now with this error that I have. This error 1015 from Cloudflare. So I was like, okay, let me see. When I tell you, the guy was like, go to control panel. I went to control panel. He was like, go to the date and time. I went to the date and time. And then he said, go ahead and press update. And he said, this may work. I was so nervous. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly what he said. When I went ahead and did that, and I was so nervous, because I was like, how is this possible? Because how could this work? This is what I'm saying to myself, because when I go through from my phone, it's telling me the same thing, like I'm temporarily blocked by the owner. When I go through my computer, it's telling me I'm temporarily blocked by the owner. So I'm like, at this point, I think once I try to log in, like, they got me, like, I'm screwed. So when and then he said restart the computer. I didn't even get a chance to restart the computer, because my mind wouldn't allow me to restart the computer. Because at this moment, I'm like, I'm gonna manifest this computer start. Okay, so after that, I just I got my cell phone and I tried to log in, and I was back in. So when I tell you, there's gonna be some times that you're gonna want to give up. And when they say there's a will, it's a way. And when I tell you, you can't give up at this point. You in for the long haul. Like, your business depends on you. Don't expect someone to care more than you. Like, I couldn't get anybody that I know to actually understand where I was coming from, because nobody showed that empathy and kindness at that moment. And I literally felt like breaking down. So what I'm explaining to you right now is, as long as you believe that you can achieve what you want to achieve, you will succeed. And sometimes it's just to step back and take a breather and really get back on it. Like, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. I don't care what's going on in your life right now at this moment, and it feels like that is the biggest challenge and the hurdle and the obstacle that makes you can't reach your goal. But if you are in the process already of starting this business, you already got these licenses, keep going. Do not push it back, because you're going to sit back and look back 6 months from now and say, damn, I could have got here, there. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to keep doubting yourself. You're going to have to be your own self-motivator, because nobody's going to understand your vision. Nobody could see your vision. When I first decided that I wanted to do my business, I didn't even know what I was planning to do. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to sell art or if I wanted to sell clothes. I didn't know. As I started brainstorming after a while and thinking, like, what do I want to sell? Because I haven't even started working on the art yet. At this point, I'm actually selling clothes, and then I'm going to include the art as well. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. And sometimes it's okay. You don't have to know everything as you start. You'll figure it out as you go. And I didn't know that I was going to actually have all these thoughts that was going to actually enter my brain, and I was going to have all this creativity and be innovative about the things that I was trying to do. I didn't know this all at once. So I want to tell you that you will figure it out as you go. You can't give up on yourself. You got to do this because you believe in yourself. You got to do this because you know that you are going to succeed, and no one is going to be able to hold you back but yourself. And when I first started telling people, and I was saying this before, when I first started telling people that I was gonna do my business, nobody believed in me. Like, nobody believed this was gonna happen. It took until me creating the website, and I'm not even completely done as yet, and literally people seeing the inventory and actually liking the inventory, and this is one of the inventory, guys. So people actually had to see the product for them to say, oh wow, this is really nice, I like that. Because they didn't believe. Nobody's gonna believe more than you. You don't have to appease somebody. You don't have to tell somebody. You don't have to convince them. Let the results show. Let them believe whatever they want. You're gonna be able to succeed. You're gonna get what you want to achieve, and everything is gonna work out fine. You don't need anyone to say, keep going, keep pushing. You need you to believe in yourself and say, I can do this. I can make this happen. And whether challenges comes your way or not, you are the creator of your life, and you can remove all obstacles by how your thought processes is. So if you say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to conquer this hump that just came in front of me, this obstacle that came in front of me, you will be able to conquer it. So, I just wanted to share with you guys my experience yesterday, and I hope this can inspire someone who's going through any kind of challenges right now as they're creating their business, and they feeling a bit stressed out, and they feeling a little annoyed, and they feeling like it's not able to get to where they want to be. And whatever you're going through right now, and you feel like this can be a very inspiring story for you, I hope and I wish you best success, and hopefully that you reach all your goals really soon. And thank you again.